Thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. Tonight's call I'm actually really excited about because one of the biggest things that I took away from Summit in New Orleans is mindset and believing in yourself and manifesting your success. And at the same time, I'm also listening to, what's the name of the book? The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So that combined with Summit has just been like this amazing mindset transformation for me. So I'm hoping to inspire some of you guys and just kind of compile a lot of what I've learned into hopefully a somewhat quick presentation. And then we'll do some recognition. And if you guys have questions along the way, that's totally cool. You can ask questions and we can do some Q&A at the end. Before I get started right into the nitty-gritty details and whatnot of all of tonight, I'm going to start off with some recognition. So first and foremost, I wanted to recognize those of you that are either at Success Club or almost there. So those of us that have locked it in, myself, I currently have 18 points, Nicole Faulkner with 14, Gretchen Hawley with 12, Sandy Knox, Brandy Mark with 8 points, Sarah Hardin Marshall, totally messed up her name, Ashley Bastiano, Chrissy McKenzie, Kate Tennyson, and Lana Lawrence, all with 6. That would frustrate me if I left it like that. And then you guys, so many of you are almost there. There is no doubt in my mind that every single person that's listed with 1 to 4 points will hit Success Club. Even those of you that have 0 points, if Success Club is your goal and if you're doing the daily activities, simple activities, mind you, if you're doing them consistently, all of you guys should be at Success Club. So those of you with 4 points, you've got Carly Dunleavy, Audrey Zakaria, Kira Howe, Zoe Friedel, Brittany Wade, Kelsey Johnson now, Lauren Cole, Julianne Lundy, Chelsea Romano, Erin White, Nicole Maston, Samantha Tobias, Emily Anger, Katie Hackett, and Rochelle Densmore, Kate Clark, Mallory Flynn, all with 4 points, and then with 2 points, Jess Vunk, Cassie Hartoon, Brittany Hayes, Taylor Winchester, Jackie Newberry, Tiff Miller, Taylor DeThorne, Shannon Mataraki, Meredith Reister, Brandon Rada, Ashley LaSure, Ashley Hoke, Melinda, Christina Zafuto, Ashley Murray, Jennifer Gull, Jessica Bridge, Ashley Graham, Alexis Keller, Marcy Baranek, Erin Hansen, Amber Madison, Justin Faulkner, Stephanie Page, Misty Towbridge, Monique Peterkin, Harrison Penkoff, Amanda Lonis, Laura Wilcox, Cassandra Jackson, Megan Miller, Amber Taylor, Jess Lyons, and Chelsea Knapp. So all of you guys have 2 points. Again, no doubt in my mind, if your goal is to help 1 or 2 more people, totally doable. And those of you with 0, definitely possible. Next slide, I wanted to recognize those of us on the leadership ladder. If you don't know what the leadership ladder is, I love it even more than Success Club recognition, because if you are one of those people that hit Success Club often and you're far away from Diamond and you're kind of frustrated, you don't know how to move your business forward, it gives you benchmarks that you can focus on to move up the leadership ladder, to start achieving things on your way to Diamond and 2-star and 5-star, etc. So team leaders are myself, Ashley LaSure, and Nicole Faulkner. Team builders, Ashley Robustiano, Carly Dunleavy, Tiff Miller, Jess Vunk, Chelsea Romano, Nicole Maston, Brandy Mark, Gretchen Hawley, and Lana Lawrence. And business starters, Kira Howe, Jackie Newberry, Zoe Friedel, Brittany Wade, Michelle Aquino, Ellen Vandiver, Gregory Mark, Heather Stanford, Erin Hansen, Amber Madison, Amanda Lonis, and Mallory Flynn. And I put a little star next to Ellen because she also earned her Success Club her first month of working the business. So she earned the call with Carl Zeichler and her first month of Success Starter. So if she hits Success Club this month and next month, she'll earn her summit ticket to Indiana for free next year. So I wanted to give her an extra shout out. And then I wanted to open it up to you guys. If anybody had any recognition that they wanted to toot their own horn, or if they know somebody else that has been doing well, then you can unmute yourself and show some love.
I'll give shout outs to my team.
Awesome, go for it.
Okay, so you already had some of my ladies on your leaderboard, but I want to talk about Taylor Winchester Rochester has her first Success Club point. She signed up as a coach like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So she has Success Club 2. One of my coaches, Cassie, has been sharing so many non-scale victories lately, and it's been really, really good for her business. She's had so much new engagement. Kira also has her first month of Success Starters locked in last month, and this is her month 2, and she is pushing so hard to lock in month 2. And Caitlin, she's not on the Success Club board yet, but she's been so crazy consistent with her posting, and that's really hard for new coaches, so I'm really impressed with that.
Awesome. Good job, guys. I love the non-scale victories. Those posts do way better than any of my transformation posts. Awesome. Anyone else?
I had a challenger decide, I had a discount coach challenger decide to start coaching just this month. So I think I just announced her maybe like last week. And she was already on the champions page and watching her from Summit and wants to be part of Team Cup. So we've got a really good Team Cup together with a couple of the stronger coaches from the Paradigm Legacy. So
awesome.
I'm really excited.
Good job. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else? Looking around. No? All right. We will jump back in. That's something I'm going to be doing every week, by the way, you guys. So think of people that you want to recognize or toot your own horn. This is your chance to shine and share all the goodness with us. So back to my little presentation, just some quick reminders for you guys. The UK launch is October 19th, and there's an event in London on October 21st. Tip to you guys, once you lock in Success Club, start working towards the UK. If you're not at Success Club yet, don't even worry about it. Shift Shop promotion is still $160. I haven't signed up anybody with just Shift Shop. I'm still promoting the Beachbody On Demand because it's such a better value. It's everything for $160. You guys know the drill. So it's $160 all the way through the end of August, and then it bumps back up to $199. Win the week. Let me expand this. For those of you that are this way or have coaches this way that might feel like, you know, you're super busy and you missed, you know, sending your invites on Monday and you missed posting on Tuesday, it can be super discouraging to, you know, you feel like you missed it, so you might as well give up for the week. So this, instead of the power hour, which is more focused on daily activities, this is win the week. So it's weekly activities that you can focus on. So, and you guys can see it here, focus on eating healthy, working out, drinking your shakes, challenge group invites, and this is personal message, coaching posts, recognition posts, and then some benchmarks, help 2 people and 1 new coach each month. And I love it because it's for the week, right? So you could do all your invites in one day if you wanted. And I like it because you can check it off. So just a different tool that either you guys can use and or you can share with your coaches who might, you know, get a little discouraged if they miss a day. Diamond bonus. So you guys may or may not know, a lot of coaches that hit Diamond, they lose rank at some point or another. And now Beachbody is rewarding those coaches who are Diamond and 1-star Diamond and holding rank and maintaining rank and continuing to grow. In quarter 3, you have to hit Success Club July, August, September, and for 6 consecutive weeks in a row, be Diamond or 1-star, you earn $250. In quarter 4, same thing, hit Success Club every single month. So October, November, December, and just 6 weeks you need to be Diamond or 1-star and you'll earn $250 again. That is a super easy way, you guys, to earn $500 if you're super close to Diamond or getting Diamond back, if you can hit Success Club this month and get started off on the right foot. And lastly, we've got the week of hard labor. This was announced on the the Surge last night. And so this is the next week-long, very similar to Shift Shop, but it's with Sagi, and it looks like it's a lifting program, and it starts the day after Labor Day. So I haven't started promoting it yet, but I'm sure we're going to do a team-wide one that we can all jump in on. Now, what you hopefully all came for, our topic of manifesting your success. And I'm just going to jump right in. Like I kind of started off, I've been listening to The Universe Has Your Back, which has been super eye-opening and motivating. And then that paired with everything that I learned at Summit, these are kind of my 6 takeaways and tips on how to start being successful and getting what you want out of life and out of Beachbody and whatever your hopes and dreams are. So I'm going to go more into detail on each one of these. The first one being raise your ambitions and refuse to settle. So this was from Brendan Burchard. I feel like I say his name wrong. He was one of the speakers at Summit. And he basically challenged us to think, what do we want out of life, right? I doubt you're like, I want to be a Beachbody coach. I want to be Emerald rank. Like, think bigger than Beachbody and think bigger than what you currently are. What do you want? Just some ideas here. Do you want to be debt-free? Do you just want to be happy? Like, every day you wake up with a smile on your face, or when somebody's really bitchy to you, you're able to look past it and smile at them. Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to travel the world? Really think about, if there were no limitations, you could do anything. What would you want to do? Who would you want to be? And what do you want to get out of life? Then don't put yourself in a box. The first thing to realize is that we are the ones that are, hindering our own success. And I wanted to share with you guys just a quick example of this. My business has been plateaued for about a year. I was super successful up until last May. I started 9-star qualification. For those of you that don't know what that is you have 9 diamonds in your downline. And it's all based on placement, because we have right legs and left legs, and you need a certain number on one side and a certain number on the other side. But I was 9-star qualifying. You need to qualify for 6 weeks before you're officially a 9-star diamond. And I missed the qualification. I'm a lifetime 5-star because I did go through that qualification, and I still have, depending on the week it changes, I still have a handful of diamonds in my downline, but I have been recognized as 1-star diamond for an entire year. My income has plateaued. My fitness has plateaued. Everything has plateaued. And I finally realized that it was myself, that I reached a level in my business that I never thought I would ever be in any career. I'm earning more money now than I literally ever expected that I would be earning. It's been more than what I think my parents make. I got to a fitness level, and I'm like, people think I'm inspiring. I don't have to continue to work towards my goals. I can eat donuts when I want them. I can drink wine when I want it. I basically capped myself because I was so shocked at how far I've been able to get. And I thought, this must be it. This is success. And it is successful. I'm not saying that it's not, but I capped myself to where I thought I can't go any farther, right? What I make now is amazing and incredible, and this is what it should be, right? The number of diamonds I have now is amazing and incredible, but this is what I have, right? This is who I'm working with. And I realized that I put myself in a box. And it was at Summit that I was like, why? Why can't I earn $1 million this year? Why can't I hit 15-star this year? That's not my goal, but why not? Why can't I do that? And for you guys, how can this relate to you? Do you have the label like you're an Emerald coach? You are struggling. You don't deserve diamond. You are struggling during this time. You're putting that description and definition on yourself. So the first step in breaking that is stop it. It's us that is putting those limitations on ourselves. Realize that you have permission to help another human being. This is something that Carl said, that a lot of coaches are afraid to invite to the business because they don't feel like they're successful enough yet, or they don't feel like they're fit enough yet. And we have to realize that we are simply reaching out to another human, another friend, saying, do you want to join this journey with me? Do you want to get fit together? Do you want to build financially free lifestyles with me? You have permission to do that. You have permission to ask. You also have permission to be a millionaire, you know, from the smallest goal to the biggest goal. You and I both have permission to get there, and you have permission to be better, whatever that means for you. Think about what you want out of life, who you want to be, and know that you have permission. Not only that, but don't settle for anything less. You know, if you want to be a 2-star diamond coach and earn the trip to the New Leader Conference in February, freaking do it. You can. You have it in you. And so don't settle. Don't have a plan B. You need to be successful in this, and you can be. Hold on, I need to mute everyone. I don't know if I can do that when sharing my screen. Okay, cool. Next. Now I've got to get rid of this. Okay, so the next step is visualization. So I've always wanted to go to London. I don't know why. My older sister traveled there during one of her college years. It just always seemed cool. There's no language barrier, and I've always wanted to go. So when this UK opportunity came out, I was so excited, obviously, because I see the growth that it's going to directly impact us if we take advantage of it. And so I'm super excited for the business opportunity. But as soon as it happened and I started connecting with people from the UK, I was like, I'm going to go to London. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know with who, I don't know where. I'm just going to go. You know, for some reason, there's a little voice in my head. And when I heard it, I believed it. You know, I was like, yeah, this is going to happen. And so in New Orleans, the first night I was sitting with Raina, and Raina was a top 10 coach last year, but she was super sick if you've been following her journey, and she wasn't able to go on the top 10 trip. And so Beachbody gave her 2 first-class flight tickets to anywhere in the world, and she just had to use it before December, or December 31st. And so she invited me to go to London with her. And part of me was like mind blown. Like out of everybody, she would ask me. And then the other part of me was like, it makes sense. I knew I'd be going. Like you guys, when I thought I'm going to be going to London, I pictured myself in London. I don't even know what it looks like there other than like the big monuments, but I could see myself there. And I could see myself interacting with people there. And it was like I knew it was going to happen. And so when she asked me, it was like that half like, oh my God, I think I cried a little bit. And then the other half was like, this makes sense. Like, this is what's going to go down. This is going to happen. And so with the whole visualization, think big. You know, London is just one example. Another thing that I've been visualizing, and this wasn't on purpose, it happened first during a spinning class. Hold on, let me grab some water. It happened first during a spinning class. If you guys have never done spinning, it kicks your ass and you're like dripping in sweat, out of breath. It's like a great and awful experience all at once. And I had this vision where at the end they have you close your eyes and you're like pushing up a hill. And this vision was us. It was our team. And I was in the middle of the pack. And it was hard. And it was hard to get going. But I started pushing forward. So I was ahead of you guys, right? I don't know which way to do this. I was ahead of you guys pushing. And you guys were all here also starting to push. And then it got to a point where I started going faster. And you guys started going faster. And you surpassed me. And I'm in the back. I don't know what that means yet, but I have a feeling it means that you guys are going to move and fly and do your own thing and create your own teams. And that's what I want. I don't want to be this like the sole leader of this team. I want every single person on this call to be way far ahead of me. And so that's just this vision that I just keep having. And eventually it's going to come true. I know it because when I see it, I believe it and I see it happening. So with this visualization, get back to that first step. What do you want out of life? Do you want to go to London? You know, do you want to build a team? Do you want to be emerald ranked? Do you want to lead an elite team? Do you want to be 10-star? Do you want to earn $500 a month? You know, whatever it is, know that, visualize it, imagine it, feel it, live it, believe it. All right? Next, your outlook on rejection. So again, in one of Brendan's trainings, he asked everybody to raise their hand if they've been severely burnt, hurt, stabbed in the back by one person, right? I'm going to open this up and scroll through. Raise your hand if you've been hurt by one person in your life, like it really hurt you. And now raise your hand or keep your hand raised if it was 2 people. Still seeing hands. 3 people. 4 people. 10 people. 20 people. Hold on, let me see if anybody's hands are raised. No, I don't see anybody. Okay, so let's just say 20 people. How many followers do you guys have on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all of your social media following? Over 100 at least, right? I could go to your Facebook friends and see, and your Instagram profiles, right? You might have 500 cumulative, 1,000 over all of the different things. Brandon was like, if you are afraid of rejection, if you're afraid of that person stabbing you in the back, you just suck at math. Because say you had 20 people that have hurt you and burned you, you have 500 people that are supporting you. 500 people that believe in you, that are liking your posts, maybe they're not doing anything with your posts, but they are behind the scenes like, wow, Lauren is really empowering me today, or she helped me through that workout. So when you get rejected, which is normal in any business, when someone tells you no, lesson release. I'm like, okay, it's not for everybody, on to the next. If you fear rejection, if you fear someone telling you no, not only will you stall your business, but you suck at math because there are so many more people out there that already support you that you just haven't invited yet, or you haven't found them yet. So don't fear rejection. Just know that for every one person that tells you no, there's at least 10 more that want more information on this opportunity. Feel joy. The most successful people in businesses and in life are less stressed and more joy. And when I first heard this, I was a little bit surprised, you guys, because when I feel like you have to be stressed to be successful, right? Like there have been some stressful times in Beachbody, like when I'm trying to qualify to be the leader of a 9-star team, it was freaking stressful. But that's not accurate of what success should feel like. The most successful people are not as stressed as those that are not successful. Stress obviously is not a good emotion, and people who rise above it are more successful. And the most successful people not only feel more joy, you guys, but they love what they do. And so we need to bring that back into our Beachbody businesses. So I challenge you to really think, especially if you are one of the people that, you feel like you've been coaching for 6 months and you haven't gone anywhere in your business, or you're just not where you want to be, or anything like that. What made you excited when you decided to become a coach? Whether you signed up as a coach right off the bat, whether you did a challenge group first and then signed up, whether you were a discount coach and then signed up, whenever you decided to say, yes, I want to inspire other people, I want to become a coach, why did you do that? What made you sign up? What made you excited? Right? For me, I was excited for the free trips. I'm not going to lie. That was a huge motivation. My first year, the only reason I made it a goal to hit Success Club 10 every month was because I got extra money for the Success Club trip. Not going to lie. It just so happened that also compounded in my business and made me really successful. And I was super joyous. I was so pumped because every person I helped meant I was earning more towards that free trip. It was a goal with soul, and we'll get to that in a little bit. And then find out what drives you. And I have some examples here, and you might fit perfectly into one of these, or you might not see something, but these are just things that I came up with off the top of my head. What drives you, and then what you should do to bring the joy back into this business, or back into working this business, really. So if you're a creative person, then create your own training. Post differently than what I post and what everybody else posts. Create fun photos. Maybe you want to do recognition for your team and you want stars and hot pink and glitter everywhere. Or since that's what I do, maybe you want black and white pinstripe and different font, you know. If you're creative and you're feeling stressed in this business, or like you're not having fun in this business, it's probably because you're relying too much on what we have to offer. We have insane resources, as you guys know. You've got me, you've got the online office, you've got your direct upline coach if that coach is not me. If you're creative, one reason you might not be having fun as a coach is because you're relying too much on us. So get creative. You know, if you love having control, create your own team page. You guys, I created my own team page when I had 2 coaches. I was an emerald, and I don't even think they wanted to work the business. One was Ashley LaSure. She signed up, and I think she waited a month before she needed to get her package in the mail, which was just hip hop abs, by the way, not even a challenge pack. She had to get that in the mail, read through everything, and then she reached out to me. But I created a team page because I was like, I want to be a leader, and I want to have control and, you know, define how I want to lead my team versus Raina. Control, one-on-one check-ins. That's a great way. Even if you don't have a team, check in with your challengers. That will make you feel like you have control over some of their success. Obviously, we cannot control what people eat, drink, do, whatever, but it'll give you that feeling of you have an impact on their life. If you want to be a leader, create your own challenges, go against the grain, think of something completely new and lead it, own it, do it. You know, if you want to be a leader, you've got to be inviting to the business opportunity directly. You guys, not converting a discount coach to be a business builder to join the business, but invite directly to the business. I knew shortly after signing up, I wanted to be a leader. And so I started inviting to the business only, you know. If you love the community, I think a lot of people join because we do have a kick-ass community, right? We're also positive. Even on our down days, there's somebody to bring you up. And so if you join for the community and that was what sparked your excitement, participate in our groups. You know, if you feel yourself withdrawing from us, participate. You know, log into Fit Vibes Tribe once a day and make it a goal to comment on 2 people's posts. Or host your own groups. You know, host your own community and build your own tribe. And that will make you feel important and bring joy back into the business. So again, those are just some examples that I thought of, but basically think of what made you excited when you signed up for this opportunity, and then think what drives you. And if you are not doing the things that drives you, clear as day, that's why you're not having fun. That's why you're not successful. You need to tweak everything that we do to make it fun for you and to help you thrive. And so with this in particular, I really, really, really encourage you to reach out to your upline coach. And especially if you feel like you're stuck, I think this is one of the biggest reasons why. So think of what drives you and what made you excited when you signed up. With those 2 things, please message your upline coach. And then you can message me as well. We'll work with you to make sure that you bring the joy back, because I promise you, when you are having fun, when you wake up on Friday morning and you see that follow-up list and you're like, yes, I get to follow up people, maybe 2 will sign up. It's a completely different feeling and vibe than when it's a Friday and you're like, let me have some coffee. Let me open up this list. I'm going to send 10 follow-ups. No one's going to sign up. You know, you're in a completely different mindset. You're not having fun, and that's why you're not as successful. And lastly, a lot of people wait. They think that when you hit Emerald, you're going to be super happy. When you hit Diamond, you're going to feel a lot of joy. Once you're leading this super successful team, you've made it. That's not it, you guys. Strive, lead, do joyously. Follow up joyously, knowing that at least one of those 10 people are going to sign up today. Invite joyously, knowing that at least one of those people will eventually sign up. Maybe not now, maybe not next month, but in 3 months. Strive, do everything joyously, and then joy will come to you. Goals with souls. I had 2 takeaways from Summit. From everything that we've learned, I had 2 takeaways, and this was one. And one reason why I think I plateaued this past year is because I had no soul behind my goals. I wanted to hit 10-star to get the 10-star bonus. You know, I wanted to lead an elite team to get the elite team recognition. Does that sound like it? Like when I said that, were you like, oh my God, that is so inspiring? No, you were like, cool, she's a little bit greedy, you know? Those goals, and granted, we were able to achieve elite. I didn't achieve even 9-star. You know, I haven't achieved a lot and I haven't grown a lot because I had no soul behind it. So don't set goals because your coach told you to. And at least the way I lead my new coaches is I help them set goals. I do think that hitting Emerald and hitting Success Club are two tangible things that matter-of-factly will move your business forward. However, if you don't see how those two things can relate to what sets your soul on fire, don't do it. Don't hit diamond because I told you to. I was just talking to a coach yesterday, and she's like, I want to hit diamond because you want me to and because I can win a free trip. But that's it. Like nothing is motivating her to invite to the business, to mentor her team, to do all of that stuff. And that's fine. You know, maybe you need a different goal or find some soul, right? Put some soul behind those goals. And it's very similar to what I just said about joy. Lots of people think that they're going to wait to feel motivated, right? Friday is a great day. Friday morning, we're all going to wake up. We're going to be motivated and we're going to rock our businesses, right? But what happens is when the motivation isn't there, you're not going to do anything with your business. You're not going to reach out to your team. You're not going to send new invites. You're not going to post. You're not going to do any of that stuff because the motivation isn't there. And what a lot of people don't realize is that results yield motivation. Results build momentum, right? When you hit Success Club, you're like, hell yeah, I want to hit Success Club next month too. Hell yeah, I've hit Success Club 5 months in a row. I'm going to shoot for 12 and get Success Club Legend. I signed 2 coaches. I'm going to sign 2 more coaches, right? Results build motivation. You can't wait for motivation to come because it comes and goes and your business will come and go. You've got to push hard enough to see results, and that is your motivation. And just some examples going back to the finding the soul behind your goals. I was talking to Gretchen, and completely unrelated, we weren't talking about this, but she was saying how she wants to go to Ireland, but she needs to save up because she's going to have some extra time off that she's going to need to request off from work. And we were just talking about that, and I was like, well, that's your soul. That's your reason to hit Success Club every month. You know, Success Club, guaranteed, you're at least making $150, right? Because we make about $50 on every challenge pack that we sell. So if we help 3 people, it's $150. That's your soul. Put $150 every single month, no matter what, towards your Ireland trip. Another coach that was presenting said that she really wanted to earn $500 to pay for her Christmas gifts. So that was her soul. Yes, it may not be as empowering as, you know, some of the other things, but she needed money bad to pay for her family's Christmas gifts. That's what Success Club allowed her to do. So she focused on hitting Success Club every single month. And not only that, I think she did it in 2 months, meaning she must have helped like 100 people. But that, what for her meant the world, to pay in cash for Christmas gifts that month and not open up any credit cards for that. You know, achieve diamond because you don't want to do this alone, right? We can only help as many people. I can only help as many people as I can message, you know, but if I've got a whole tribe, all of you guys behind my back, you see, we help hundreds of people every month. Hit diamond to build that for yourself, or to be a leader, or to inspire others, or to help others build financial freedom. Earn Premier, which is 2-star diamond with some elite points, and I won't get into it, to get invited to a trip. You know, like I said, my soul in the beginning was all about the trips. Dangle a trip in front of me and I will do whatever it takes to get there. And you might not be that way. Find what it is for you. Find your soul and attach a goal to it. Stay focused. Once you have your goals with a soul, freaking do it and have an action plan. It's one thing to have an intention than it is to have a plan, right? So say you want to hit 2-star diamond by the end of the year. That's great. That's a great intention. But what makes it a goal is having an action plan. So reach out to your upline or to me directly And that's what I'm here for. That's what us as your leaders are here for, is to help you step by step plan that out. I've done it. Your upline coach has probably done it. Whatever your goal is, Emerald, Success Club, Diamond, even earning the Success Club trip, earning our trip to Colorado, anything like that, whatever your goal is, have a plan, which we're here to help you create, and then I let go. I can't help you guys after that. I can give you the tools, the resources, exactly what to do, exactly what to say, exactly who to reach out to. You guys, one coach who's no longer on our team, she was struggling, and she said that she didn't know who to reach out to. So I went to her Facebook page, because she was only on Facebook at the time, and I went through 2 weeks of her posts. I put down every single person that has liked it, created a document for her, put the names in one side, in the next column I put connected, in the next column I put invited, in the next column I put follow up. Guess what she did? Nothing. It took me forever to come up with it. And I was still working full time. I gave her this list. I said, do this. And she didn't do it. You guys, it is up to you on doing the things that you need to do. And hopefully with your soul behind it, you will. And I really believe that. If it's a strong enough reason, whether it's a fun reason, a passionate reason, whatever, you will do it. But you have to hold yourself accountable. And I think finding somebody else to hold you accountable. So lots of different ways you can do this. You can have a success partner, which is just another coach. Me, Lauren, Emily, Jess, who else is on here? One of us, where, you just check in once a day and maybe you send your to-do list. Or a few of my coaches are taking a picture of all of the people that they invited for the day and then sending me that picture. Or all the people that they followed up with and sending it to me. I don't have any gain from that, you guys, except happiness when I see all these things come in. But they are the ones that are gaining, because they are actually staying accountable in their businesses. They're actually inviting consistently. So find someone else to hold you accountable and decide what that is for you. Maybe it's the pictures. Maybe it's a message once a day. Maybe it's a once a week team or group call or something. And you guys know this quote, you'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you have a goal with soul, but you don't do anything, you're obviously not going to get it. But you need that goal, you need that soul, you need that mindset. 2 more slides, you guys. Lean on me. One of the things that I also realized is that coaches are afraid to invite because they're afraid of the next steps. They're afraid for someone to say, yes, I'm interested. Sign me up. What should I do now? How do I grow my team? How do I make money? How do I sign somebody else up? Where do I go for this? How do I do that? Rightfully so. And I'm not saying that it's not warranted. Rightfully so. When the first time you get asked that, it's scary, but that's preventing some of you to not invite, or not follow up, or not open up a message as soon as somebody responds to you saying, and you can see, yes, I'm interested. I've done it. I haven't opened it up right away because I'm like, I'm too tired, or I don't know what to say, or it's warranted, but don't let that stop you from inviting. It gets easier the more and more and more you do it, and realize that that's what I'm here for, you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what your upline coach is here for. That's what their upline coach is here for. That's what we're here for. We're mentors. Yes, we're running our own businesses. However, I'm here to help you. And I actually pride myself on creating systems that are super easy, right? So when you guys sign up a coach, guess what you have to do? If you want to follow my system, you have to open up fitvibestribe.wordpress.com. Click on New Coaches Start Here, New Coach Emails, copy and paste that new coach email, and send it to your new coach. That's it. That's literally it. And then when they get that email, that tells them everything. So they get an email that says, click here to start your training, and it leads them to another page on our Fit Vibes Tribe that gives them 5 steps, every single step of the way. So easy. So don't let someone saying, yes, sign me up, what do I do now? Don't let that stop you. If you're nervous when you get those messages, message me, message your upline coach. That's what we're here for. So lean on us. We do not want you to reinvent the wheel, to create your new systems, unless you want to. But you don't need to do that, especially not as a new coach. And lastly, you guys, don't just take what you've learned here. Hopefully you've learned a little something. Don't just sit on it. I want you guys to do 3 things. Well, it's one thing, but 3 parts. Write down your goals with souls. Take some time. I don't want this to be like a 2-second thing that you do after this call. Really think, maybe sit down with your spouse or dog or whoever. Think about it, all right? What is your goal and what is the reason behind that goal? Number 2, write down 3 things you're going to do weekly to accomplish those things. And don't think too much into it. You guys know what to do. If one of your goals is, hit Emerald rank in 1 week, then what you're going to do this week is invite 10 people. If your goal is to hit Diamond, and rank is just an easy one to go to, but let's do Success Club. If your goal is to help 3 people in these last 11 days, what you're going to do each week, there's only 2 weeks left, so I would probably say invite 20 people each week. And we'll come up with other ones. If you're stuck at this point, you don't know what 3 things to do, reach out to me or your coach and we'll help you come up with those things. Number 3, who will hold you accountable? I want you to message someone once you have your goals with souls and those 3 things. Pick someone that can hold you accountable. I'm more than happy to do it for you. However, I want you to pick someone that you really vibe with, that you have similar goals with, you think that they're inspiring, whatever. Have them hold you accountable. And you guys, this can even be your husband or girlfriend or whoever. It can be someone outside of Beachbody, but someone needs to know your goals and they need to hold you accountable. Lastly, share it in our team page and tag your upline coach. I'm going to create a thread with these 3 things, and I just want you guys to comment with your goals, those 3 things, and who's holding you accountable. And then from there, magic will happen. All right, let me stop sharing and see if there's any questions. Oh, Rachel, I'm speaking to your soul. I'm so glad. Lit a fire. I feel like I have no idea how to get new coaches under me yet. Emily, are you inviting to the business opportunity directly? Oh, wait. I think I lost her.
There we go. Now I'm unmuted. My child's running around screaming, so I had everything. I have been. I was Emerald really. Oh, I've got to go. Sam, I'll message you, okay?
Okay. So one thing that was also taught at Summit is this. Like, a lot of people have no idea how to get new coaches under me, but what it came down to is people aren't inviting directly to the business opportunity. And one thing, you guys, when I first started coaching, the discount coach verbiage didn't exist. Like, I didn't even know what that was until I was a year into coaching. So that meant if I wanted to grow a team, I had to be inviting to the business opportunity. So that's what I did. I would invite people to challenge groups, but then different people to the business opportunity. So if you're not growing as fast as you want business-wise, 2 things. 1, make sure you're inviting directly to the business opportunity. And 2, transition your customers, help them see a transformation, and then ask them if they want to work the actual business opportunity. What about anybody else? Do you have any questions or struggles or anything? No?
What's the name of that book again?
The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein.
Okay.
And she has another one too I heard was good. I think it's called May Cause Miracles or May Create Miracles. I don't know if anybody has read that one. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, last call. Anything? I see some of you thinking, some of you staring blankly, some smiling. So I'll let you guys go. I really do appreciate you guys hopping on. And remember, I'm going to do the little post where I want you guys to message underneath with all those 3 things. So pay attention to that, and I can't wait to see what you guys respond with. And lastly, feel free to send this recording to your downline, especially if you have people that feel like they're struggling or stuck or anything like that, or just give them inspiration, hopefully. But thanks again, you guys, and I hope you all have a great night. Bye, Chelsea. Bye, guys.